guys, what's up? It's Grace, and today I am finally doing my long-awaited bookshelf tour. Well, not too long-awaited, but it just feels like it. I don't own a tripod, so this video is probably going to be a little bit shaky. I will try my best to keep my camera straight, but it is pretty heavy. I'm really excited to show you guys all the books that I own, so let's get into it. Okay, so my first shelf is my favorite books along with my favorite series. So we have Hopeless by Colleen Hoover and Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. Then Shatter Me, Unravel Me, and Ignite Me, all by Tahereh Mafi. And then up here we have The Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown, The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman, and The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. And then of course the Harry Potter series, which I'm not going to take out, but I'm not going to say it either because you guys already know, hopefully. And if you don't, well, just read it. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Arrow of Fire, all by Sarah J. Maas. Fifth Wave, and The Infinite Sea by Rick Yancey. And then I just have another Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, just a different edition. And then I have the Infernal Devices Clockwork manga, and that is Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Prince, and Clockwork Princess. All by Cassandra Clare and artwork done by, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Then we have the Mortal Instruments series, City of Bones, City of Ashes, City of Fallen Angels, City of Lost Souls, and City of Heavenly Fire. I don't own City of Glass because I lost it. Moving on to my second shelf, these are either standalones or the first in a series. All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Dower, Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman, Don't Look Back by Jennifer L. Armentrout, The Winner's Curse by Marie Rutowski, Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare, Schiss by V.E. Schwab, Alienated by Melissa Landers, Young Elites by Marie Lu, Snow Like Ashes by Sarah Roche, Exquisite Captive by Heather Demetrios, Talon by Julie Kagawa, Future Spell by Claire Legrand, Angel Fall and World After by Susan E., Falling Kingdoms and Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes, Breath of Frost by Alexandra Harvey, Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea and Between the Spark and the Burn, both by April Genevieve Tcholk, The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black, Braceling by Kristen Kishore, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children and Hollow City, both by Ransom Riggs, The Diviners by Libba Bray, Splintered by A.G. Howard, The Demon King by Cinda Williams Chima, and The Madman's Daughter by Megan Shepard. My third shelf is mostly trilogies, but as you can see I have Cinder, which is, there's only 3 books out right now, so kind of looks like a trilogy. First we have Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress, all by Marissa Mayer. Then we have the Grisha trilogy, which is Shadow and Bone, Siege and Storm, and Ruin and Rising, all by Leigh Bardugo. We have the Legend trilogy by Marie Lu, and that is Legend, Prodigy, and Champion. Then we have the Darkest Minds trilogy, and that's The Darkest Minds, Never Fade, and In the Afterlife, all by Alexandra Bracken. Then we have the Mara Dyer trilogy, which is The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer, The Evolution of Mara Dyer, and The Retribution of Mara Dyer, all by Michelle Hodkin. Next I have the Girl of Fire and Thorns trilogy, which is The Girl of Fire and Thorns, The Crown of Embers, and The Bitter Kingdom by Ray Carson. So we have The White Rabbit Chronicles, which is Alice in Zombieland, Through the Zombie Glass, and The Queen of Zombie Hearts, all by Jenna Showalter. I have Hexed by Michelle Chris, Murder Complex by Lindsay Cummings, and More Than This by Patrick Ness. Moving on to my third shelf is kind of just random books and series. I have The Ender's Game by Orison Scott Card, The Never Sky and Through the Ever Night by Veronica Rossi, Switch, Torn, and Ascend by Amanda Hawking, Torch Trials and The Death Cure, both by James Dashner. We have Obsidian, Onyx, and Origin, Shield Your Eyes, because these are the ugliest covers in the history of life. Of course, they are by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The Wizard's Curse by Cassandra Rose Clark, We Have Mercy by Robin LaFevers, and then we have the Vampire Academy, which is the Vampire Academy, Frostbite, Shadow Kiss, Blood Promise, Spirit Bound, and The Last Sacrifice. We have The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. We have These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. We have Daughter of Smoke and Bone, Days of Blood and Starlight, Dreams of Gods and Monsters, all by Laini Taylor. Iron Prince and The Iron Trader, both by Julie Kagawa. We have Bloodlines, The Fiery Heart, and Silver Shadows, all by Rochelle Mead. Next we have The Knife of Never Letting Go, The Ask and the Answer, and Monsters of Men, all by Patrick Ness. An Evil Library by Michelle Knudsen, or Knudsen. I don't know. So moving on to the top of my bookshelf, I'm just gonna take them down and show you. First we have the Atlas of World History, then American Presidents: A Dark History by Michael Kerrigan, Through the Woods by Emily Carroll, Amulet by Kazuki Ibushi, Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jen Wang, and then I have the Iron Fate box set, which is the Iron King, the Iron Daughter, the Iron Queen, and the Iron Knight, all by Julie Kagawa. Then I have the Mistborn Trilogy box set, which is The Final Empire, The Well of Ascension, and The Hero of the Ages, of course by Brandon Sanderson. I have the Percy Jackson box set, which I still have yet to read. I know, it's bad. But I have The Lightning Thief, The Sea of Monsters, The Titan's Curse, The Battle of the Labyrinth, and The Last Olympian, of course by Rick Riordan. Then I have Outlander and An Echo in the Bone, both by Diana Gabaldon, and Odd Thomas by Dean Koontz. I have this little kind of holder thing. It's not really a bookshelf, but I have The Tiger's Curse by Colleen Houck, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline, Weep by Kate Tiernan, Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater, Edge of Never by J.A. Redmersky, The Warrior Heir by Cinda Williams Chima, Great and Terrible Beauty by Libba Bray, Queen's Choice by Kayla Clover. And then mostly on this shelf, I just have contemporaries. Hopefully I don't fall because I'm standing on a chair. So first I have My True Love Gave to Me by a bunch of authors. 100 Sideways Miles by Andrew Smith. Black Ice by Becca Fitzpatrick. Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Me and Roger's Epic Detour by Morgan Matson. Abundance of Catherines by John Green. Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. River Towns by John Green. It's Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. And The French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. Lola and the Boy Next Door by Stephanie Perkins. It's Not Summer Without You. We'll Always Have Summer by Jenny Han. Stolen by Lucy Christopher. Heirs of a Teenage Amnesiac by Gabriella Zevin. Fangirl by Rambo Rowell. And Eleanor and Park, also by Rambo Rowell. Every Day by David Levithan. And lastly, Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. My arms feel like jelly, oh my gosh. That was just showed me how bad of shape I'm in. Hopefully you guys stuck around to the very end because I have a giveaway. First book I'm giving away is Cruel Beauty by Rosamund Hodge. This is a retelling of Sleeping Beauty, so that's all I will say because I don't want to spoil it. You can hear there are gardeners out there, so just it's really loud. Try to ignore it. This book I'm giving away is The Forever Song by Julie Kagawa. Now the reason I'm giving this away is because it is the third book in a trilogy and I do not own the first two, so really there's no reason for me to own this, so I might as well give it away to someone who wants to start the trilogy or just doesn't own this book. This trilogy is about vampires. It's like dystopian vampires. It's very good. If you want to win these books, just comment down below that you want to be entered. Just be subscribed to me and that's it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my bookshelf tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Comment down below, whatever. See you in my next video.